Hello and welcome to this restorative yoga sequence for runners. You will want to have some props with you, blankets, pillows. If you have yoga blocks, grab them for some of the later poses. If you want this to be more of a yin class and to work on really breaking up any tension in your fascia and connective tissue, fast forward through the warm-up part and simply come into the poses with more cold muscles. That's what yin yoga primarily does. But if you'd like to warm up your muscles a little bit more and work on lengthening the muscles more than the rest of the fascia with this sequence, then let's begin. So from child's pose, press your way up and then come to a standing position at the top of your mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. So ground through the four corners of your feet. Spread your palms wide by your sides. Close your eyes and just take deep, long breaths. When you're ready, sweep your arms tall on your inhale and fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale, reach tall, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga on your exhale, flowing through high to low plank as you release your breath. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in and let it go. One more inhale. Look forward, walk to the top of your mat, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale, reach tall. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low plank, exhale. Option to come to your knees or to the floor. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. Walk to the top of your mat, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana. So your knees are in alignment with each other, sinking low, pulling your lower abs in to take any curve out of your low back, and feeling energy move through your fingertips. Inhale, reach a little further. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach. Release, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low plank, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in and let it go. One more breath in. Walk to the top of your mat, exhale. From here, make sure your feet are hip distance apart, or the width of where your thigh bones meet your hips, and come into ragdoll. So bending your knees as much as you'd like, grabbing opposite elbows with opposite hands, and gently swaying side to side, releasing your lower back. Maybe gently nodding your head yes and no, or looking gently side to side, releasing tension from your neck. Feeling your entire body begin to melt towards the floor thanks to the pull of gravity. And just close your eyes here and feel yourself release. Release your hands gently to the mat if they're not there already. Come to a halfway lift on your inhale. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Sweep your arms tall on your inhale. Bring your hands heart center, exhale. And then carefully make your way to the mat, coming to have a seat. Keeping your props nearby, so blankets or blocks, whatever you have. And gently making your way into reclined bound angle pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. So lying on your back, bringing the soles of your feet together, your knees spread out wide. You have the option to place a pillow or a blanket or a block under one or both of your knees to help support yourself. And then place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. So these are the two places where you will feel your breath coming into your body. And taking the deepest breaths, you'll feel the air pulling down into your belly and you'll feel your belly rise. And so keeping your hands there just helps you connect with that breath and make sure you're continuing to breathe. So once you're all set up, working to clear your mind of any thoughts and just allowing your hips to open and your body relax into this position. So bringing your attention to your breath as you continue to breathe deeply. Bring some gentle awareness back to your mind and your body, maybe hugging your knees in and giving them a squeeze as you rock gently back and forth. And then press yourself up to a seated position and setting up for a supported seated forward fold. So for this one, you're probably going to want to have your props nearby. So bring your legs to touch and then coming to a forward fold, but placing pillows or blankets beneath you. Blocks are really great for this because they're generally more supportive than blankets or pillows, but you can even stack them if you need to. But placing some probably beneath your forehead, beneath your chest, finding that position where you're supported, but that you are in a nice comfortable forward fold. So something that feels natural, something that feels like you could sit in for a while and have a nice stretch, but nothing that's too intense. And once you've found that, relaxing into the pose. So here, maybe flipping your palms up so that you're not actively pulling yourself deeper into the pose, but you're simply letting your body relax into it. Remembering to breathe deeply and just be in this pose for a few moments. If you find that you are loosening up and you need to readjust your props, it's okay to do so. Just try to come back then to your breath, trying to clear your mind of your to-do list and just trying to be as present as you can in this pose. When you're ready, carefully make your way back up to a seated position. Taking any wiggles you need, maybe bouncing your legs or bending one knee then the other, just getting the blood flowing back through your joints and through your fascia. And then when you're ready, turning so that you are facing a wall and coming to a figure 4 pose, or sometimes this is called thread the needle at a wall. So if your hips are very tight, this may be too intense, and you could always keep your back foot on the mat. But if you are relatively flexible, what you can do is bring your back foot to the mat as you cross one ankle over the knee of your opposite foot. So for example, crossing your left ankle just on top of your right knee, or just on the fleshy part of your thigh that's right above the knee, and then your right foot is against the wall. And so find a place that's comfortable for you, where you're finding a comfortable stretch. So you may need to move your seat closer to the wall or further away to find the right amount of sensation. And then when you've found that, releasing into the mat, arms by your sides, palms face up. Feeling any last bits of tension melt away from your body into your mat as you relax and release. Sending your breath to your hips, helping your hips release a little bit more with every exhale. So just clear your mind and be here in this moment and breathe. When you're ready, carefully release your legs, maybe bringing your feet down to the mat and windshield wipering your legs back and forth. Hug your knees into your chest as you rotate your legs and hips in one direction, circling them, and then circle in the other direction. Coming back center and finding the reclined figure 4 pose at the wall on the other side. So for example, this time putting your left foot on the wall, right ankle is just above the left knee, feet are flexed, and readjusting where you are at relative to the wall. One side will inevitably be tighter than the other. That's okay, no judgment. One side's not better than the other, it just simply is. So finding the right position for this side of your body. And then allowing your palms to face up, surrendering yourself to this pose, not forcing it, just allowing it to be as you allow yourself to be. When you're ready, releasing for the pose. Same thing as we did on the other side. You can windshield wiper your legs back and forth if you'd like. Maybe hugging your knees in, rolling one direction, then the other, coming back center, and coming into legs up the wall pose or Viparita Karani. So to get here, come to lie on your side and scoot your seat all the way up so that it touches the wall. And then from here, rotate your legs up the wall. Finding a comfortable position with your upper body as well, maybe shimmying your shoulder blades together just a smidge to help open your heart. And then allowing your hands to fall where they will naturally. Releasing any thoughts. Feeling the tension flow out of your body into your mat, releasing into the ground. Continuing to breathe and just be here for a little while. When you are ready, roll back onto your side, or it could be the opposite side, but roll onto your side, hugging your knees in, giving them a big squeeze, coming into a fetal pose, just hugging your body, thanking it for everything it does for you. And come to lie lengthwise on your mat, coming into just a quick supine twist. So bringing your arms out to a T. Keep your right leg long and bend your left knee so your left foot is near your right knee, and allow your left knee to fall over to the side. Shoulders stay planted on the mat, just feeling a lengthening through your spine and opening through your spine. Come back center and switch sides. Come back center. Hug your knees in one final time. Give them a big squeeze. And then release everything onto your mat, coming into a final Savasana. So letting your legs and feet fall wherever is natural. Arms fall naturally by your side. You can allow your palms to face up to receive any energy you might need, or your palms can face down if it feels like you need to stay grounded. Wherever you are at in this pose, in your expression of this pose, releasing any final thoughts, feeling them pour out the back of your head taking just a few moments here to simply be present and just breathe. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana if you'd like, but if you are ready to be led out, begin to bring awareness back to your body, maybe starting with small movements in your extremities, allowing that awareness and warmth to travel up your limbs to your core and out the crown of your head. And then gently press your way up to a seated position, bringing your hands heart center, tuning in with yourself for just one more moment, taking a moment to thank your body for everything it does for you. And when you're ready, gently flutter your eyes open. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Namaste.